motherfucker. Judah said, bro, you speaking life. I know this is Judah, bro. This is me every day. This is me all day. You know what I'm saying? This is me all day. This is me every day. Like, this ain't the people that's watching that, bro, that's just being here all the time that fuck with me, or the people that know me personally in my personal life. Like, this is me. They know this is me. Talk that good shit. You hear me? Talk that real shit. You know, I ain't seeing you in the wrong direction at all. I ain't seeing you no circle to get to one place either. I'm seeing you in a straight motherfucking line to get there. I ain't seen nothing. You hear me? I'm blind Monday through Saturday. You hear me? I ain't seen a motherfucking thing. I'm deaf 7 days a week. You can't trust everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? You would think you cool with a motherfucker, have private conversations with a motherfucker off the internet, and you think you cool with people, bro. Everybody not built the same. Man, what's good, bro? Shout out to the motherfuckers that's in here. Shout out to the motherfuckers that's in here, bro. We're gonna get straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? Because this need to be spoke on, bro. Ain't nobody talking about it. Bro, Texas, Dallas, and Houston got a big problem, bro, with human trafficking when it comes to young black girls, bro. Because these young black girls out here selling ass, they stripping, they dancing, they meeting up with strangers and shit like that, and they end up getting kidnapped, they end up getting taken and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that shit then moved on to Memphis, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of women, a lot of girls have been coming up missing, bro, from Oakwood Mile here in Memphis, bro. And the police is not making a big deal about it. Like, the police know, they got the reports out there, they looking for people and shit, but the news, the media not making a big deal about it. The media not pushing it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why the fuck they not pushing it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's if the city is starting to be noticed in the city, everybody's starting to notice that a lot of women are disappearing from this mall. You know what I'm saying? A lot of women going to this mall and bam, not being seen no more. So now that it's getting around on social media that this is happening, you know what I'm saying? This is happening, that women are disappearing from this mall. Man, and it started happening around the city. We done had 3 girls within a 24-hour span come up missing in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? 3 young girls by the age of 12 years old, 16 years old, and 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, the 12-year-old, her name is Janine Henderson. She 12 years old. She 4'2", 90 pounds. Last time she was seen was 12:30 p.m. yesterday. You know what I'm saying? That's the last time she was seen. She's been missing ever since then. You know what I'm saying? We got a 16-year-old. Her name is Joy White. This is the last girl that came up missing. The 12-year-old was the first girl. Joy White was the 16-year-old that came up missing. She 5'4", 100 pounds. Last time they seen her was leaving school. You know what I'm saying? Leaving high school, Kirby High School, and haven't been seen since. It's Monday. You know what I'm saying? It's Monday. She haven't been seen since she left school today. She's been missing. Also, you got another girl, 17-year-old. She was kidnapped earlier today. Her name is Barbara Smith. She was kidnapped by a 30-year-old man, go by the name of Lafayette Miller, the nickname Lucky. You know what I'm saying? She 5'6", 150 pounds. Now it seems like all them girls that I just named, if y'all paid attention to the height and the weight, they are small in stature. Small mean that they couldn't fight off a man. They can't fight off nobody stronger than them. They 5'4", they 5'2". You know what I'm saying? They 4'8". They can't fight off nobody. 90 pounds, 120 pounds, 150 pounds. They can't fight off no grown ass man that's trying to grab them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure out why the news and the media, none of this shit is on the news. These 3 girls are missing. One of them is an Amber Alert. All 3 of these girls missing. None of this shit on the news. The news haven't reported on none of this shit on these 3 girls missing. All these women coming up missing from the Oakwood Mall. Memphis news haven't reported on none of this shit. But I guarantee you they're going to report tonight, or they report now at the moment, that we have become the #1 dangerous city in America. Memphis, Tennessee is now the most dangerous city in America. You know what I'm saying? They did a poll. I don't know when they did the poll, but they announced it starting, I think they announced it this morning. Memphis, Tennessee is dangerous city. Okay, it ain't just dangerous because Yeah, it's a lot of gun violence, a lot of that. Niggas getting shot every day, you know what I'm saying? Niggas getting killed every day. But it's also a lot of motherfuckers getting kidnapped and coming up missing. And it ain't just women. These it's more women than men, but we also got teenage boys that's coming up missing. You know what I'm saying? Teenage boys, nobody know where they gone to, you know what I'm saying? And these people, bro, and y'all already know the human trafficking shit is heavy in the South because they think that black people organs are better, or I don't get it. I don't understand what they black all our muscles and our organs and stuff supposed to be stronger than another race. That shit dumb. We all built the same. You cut a black person open, they built the insides is gonna like you cut an Asian person or a white person or Indian person, or you cut them open, all the shit look the same, all the body parts, the organs, everything gonna be in the same fucking manner. It's gonna be in the same position, so same place. So why is it important that they kidnap and they take black women? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Capital City Defense was good. I don't understand it, bro. I don't understand why Fox 13, News Channel 3, ABC 24, all these news stations in Memphis, why they not reporting on these three girls being missing? Why is it not on TV all day long, blasted on TV that a 12-year-old, a 16-year-old, and a 17-year-old is missing? You know what I'm saying? And all these other women that's missing from the Oak Court Mall that disappeared last time they were seen was at the mall, and they cars and shit still there. Why nobody reporting on that shit? But anytime somebody's shot, the news, the first motherfuckers is breaking news, somebody shot and killed. Breaking news, it's a shooting and such and such. Breaking news, somebody's house shot up. Breaking news, retaliation period because of this. Ain't no breaking news for a 12-year-old missing. Ain't been seen in what, damn the 24 hours? It gotta bro, come on. It ain't no breaking news for a 16-year-old ain't been seen since she left school. Ain't no breaking news for you know what I'm saying, 17-year-old that's been kidnapped. They know who kidnapped her, know the man name and everything, got an Amber Alert out, but Memphis ain't putting that shit on the news, bro. They putting the shootings and the killers and shit like that. Okay, we number one dangerous city. Okay, bam. They ain't nothing to fucking brag about. Who give a fuck? It just ain't guns. You hear that shit? You hear that shit? It ain't just guns. I got niggas flying up and down my street in Chargers and Infinities all motherfucking day racing. You know what I'm saying? My kids can't even go outside and play because these niggas riding them down the street, 100-mile power down the fucking residential street. You know what I'm saying? Racing and shit. It ain't that ain't why we just a dangerous. It ain't the most dangerous city just because gun violence. It's stupid. Gun violence every fucking where. You know what I'm saying? But niggas, it ain't making sense to me, bro. The world's so fucked up. Everybody always want to be the first person to say they seen this and they seen that, and nobody else gives a fuck about nobody else. Just like a nigga, you could, man. My sister pulled up to a gas station, bro. Man, in East Memphis. You know what I'm saying? And supposed to be in a nice part of East Memphis. Pulled up to a gas station to get some gas. She bent down and tied her shoe. And then she opened the door. When she opened the door, my niece hollered, "Nah, mama, don't open the door." When she looked up, man, it was a man laying on the ground. One dude had a pistol to his head. The other niggas was going in his pockets. And it was people walking into the gas station, bro, not saying nothing. Walking in the gas station, they was look at the man, look at what's going on, and going on about their day. People were pulling out, just leaving and everything. I was like, bro, what damn age we live in now when nobody else gives a fuck about nobody, period, bro. Like, nobody gives a fuck about nobody but theyself. At least can we give a fuck about the children or the people that's not able to protect themselves? You know what I'm saying? We talking about a 12-year-old that's missing, a 16-year-old is missing, a 17-year-old is missing, and I just told you they 5'4", 5'6", 5'2", 4'8", 120 pounds, 150 pounds, 90 pounds. They can't protect themselves. And we don't give a fuck about that shit. That shit not even blasted on the news. And but they giving a fuck about tornadoes, then tow up Kentucky and shit. We not in Kentucky. We in Memphis, motherfucker. You need to report all these folks that's getting snatched, getting kidnapped, that's missing, all these kids and these teenagers, these teenage boys that's missing, these teenage girls that's missing, all these motherfucking women that's missing from the malls and shit. Niggas need to report that shit. And the Memphis News is not reporting that shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you live in Memphis and you be on Facebook and you see that shit, man, it's your job, it's your duty to share that shit. Or if you ain't gonna share it, try to put it out there any way that you can. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit out of hand, bro. It's like they reporting on the wrong shit, man. Nigga, I already knew Memphis was the most dangerous city in the fucking country. I knew that shit. Other folks that don't live here don't know that shit. So man, who gives a fuck about that? Talk about these motherfuckers, how in Dallas and Houston and shit, them girls selling ass and stripping and dancing, they disappearing. Now that shit making to Memphis. You know, that shit here in Memphis now, man. All these young girls be disappearing because they be selling ass. These young girls not to use this social media shit to sell ass, meet up with niggas they never met and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers using social media to strip at parties and shit, running to niggas they ain't never seen before, never met before. All these, you know how many white men in their 30s and 40s trying to fuck little black girls, be paying to fuck little black girls 17, 18, 19 years old? You know what I'm saying? Say, man, it's, bro, let me tell you something. I done been in the streets. I know some shit. You hear me? Man, it's so many white men around in Memphis with motherfucking money. They be paying every weekend to fuck a 18-year-old, 19-year-old, 20-year-old black girl. You know what I'm saying? Man, you don't think that shit, man. Some of them niggas then lost their noodles and shit. You know what I'm saying? And did something to some of these girls, or you don't think niggas think about, oh, this girl right here, man. She gonna make, if I tell her $100, she gonna pull up. We could just snatch this bitch and sell her to such and such. You know what I'm saying? Man, that shit easy as pie. You know what I'm saying? This how this shit is. Man, these little black girls, they see that shit glorified on the internet. They see porn stars glorified on the internet. They see strippers glorified on the internet. And they think that's how the fuck they gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Or they know somebody in their family that's doing this shit, or a friend they doing this shit that's fucking for money. This shit been going on for years. Now that shit, it's glorified to be a hoe. Yeah, I mean, when it used to be bad to be a prostitute, folks you talk down, she sell ass, she a prostitute, she sell pussy. I just talk bad on her. She got AIDS, she gonna catch this, she gonna catch that, gonna burn this nigga, burn that nigga. Man, now these niggas, man, now these little hoes running around here, man, ready to sell some ass for a little piece of money. Just about to get the next pair of J. They gonna fuck two niggas. They $100 a piece. They gonna fuck two niggas for a pair of J. And if they want to go out to the club, or they want to smoke, or they want to drink, they gonna fuck another nigga. Before the night over with, they done fuck four niggas and ain't made number $400. And these little hoes think they goddamn getting money. They think they getting money. This shit is see, and just don't know what kind of danger they put in themselves. Cause like I said, a nigga be like, man, I'm finna get this little bitch and meet up. I told her $75. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck her, whatever. I'm gonna give her a little weed and shit. Man, that bitch gonna pull up, thinking she finna get some weed, man. We gonna snatch this hoe and sell this hoe to such and such. And that shit crazy, bro. I don't see why they don't. It should be on the news right now to scare these other little hoes from selling their ass and meeting up with niggas that's older than them and meeting up with white men and shit. It need to be on the news to scare these other little hoes. You know what I'm saying? There's teenagers out here trying to fuck niggas and meet up with niggas and shit. Man, you put that shit on the news. Put that shit on the news, man. I'm putting on the news that a 16-year-old girl and a 17-year-old girl got shot up in a motherfucking car. Okay, that's sick. We sympathize with that. That's bad. But put it on the news that a motherfucking 16-year-old, 17-year-old missing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody know where the fuck they at. You start putting the fear back in these little hoes, they'll stop selling ass. They'll start running the motherfucking street. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? When the nigga heard another nigga got shot, they put fear in the nigga. Niggas ain't running the streets like they used to. You know, we teenagers, we was in the streets every motherfucker every night, 2, 3 in the morning, we was into the streets, just out. Niggas ain't out like that no more. Niggas know what's up. Niggas popping niggas ass, robbing niggas ass, carjacking niggas. Well, you can't go outside, nigga, without your life being in danger, man. Niggas ain't running the street like they used to. But these little hoes be thinking they be okay. They ready to go fuck something for some money. Just to wear the J's, just to buy some hair, just to get their nails done. And they coming up missing. They disappearing. And people not putting that shit on the news. People not giving a fuck. Because I guess that's not what sell. That's not what make money. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the tornado instead. Let's talk about the gun violence, the murder rate. Let's talk about how we done made it to #1 dangerous city in America. Let's talk about this shit. But we ain't gonna talk about these little 3 hoes that came up missing in the past 24 hours. Shit, we don't know where they at. We'll talk about them when somebody found them. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. That shit wild, man. That shit all on social media. That shit it's on social media, but it ain't in the news. It ain't even on the local news. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. They with the shit with that, man. Some gotta be done, bro. Some got, cause it was mine be turning the city down. You hear me? If it's mine and she missing, little mama over here missing, I'm tearing the city down. I'm shooting up shit that ain't had nothing to do with she wasn't even seen there. That wasn't even the last place she was seen. I'm there, tearing shit down. And ain't nobody out here making noise for these little girls that's missing and shit, bro. Ain't nobody make, cause first thing black people, bro. I don't know. It's black women black women just hate younger black girls. I don't know why black women hate black girls. They don't even like their own daughters, and they don't like other people's daughters. Look how black women Look how black women talk about black girls and black teenagers. Look how they talk about them. They talk so down on them and talk so bad about and expect the worst. They probably talking about, oh, they probably just ran away with some little dude or something and went home. That's how fucking females talk. And they don't even be the motherfucking case half the time. Y'all just some evil, hating ass bitches. You know what I'm saying? Man, we talking about kids. Miss somebody, child is missing. And the first thing come out your mouth is, she probably ran away with some little nigga or something, laid up with somebody somewhere. Man, you a hating ass, evil bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's how all y'all fucking females think, bro. That shit fucked up. Y'all really fucked up in the head. You know what I'm saying? Cause man, you don't know, that girl could be somewhere right now one of them girls could be somewhere getting raped right now. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker could be somewhere just abusing their ass. You know, and man, y'all and niggas be thinking they just ran away. They gonna be back tomorrow and all this shit. Man, that shit need to be on the motherfucking news. Cause guess what? If it ain't nothing wrong with them, putting their motherfucking face on the news gonna scare the shit out their ass when they get their ass back home, or try to get their ass back home because they know somebody gonna beat the shit out of them. But they ain't putting that shit on the news. I don't know why that shit ain't on the news, man. All these women that came up missing from Oak Court Mall, I don't know why that shit ain't on the news. That shit that made it from Texas here, bro. Everybody always talking about Memphis a small Dallas. Memphis a small Dallas. Man, all this shit that's going on in Dallas, that shit making it here. You know what I'm saying? For real. Yeah, and like I said, I want to be up along. I just want to speak on this shit because ain't nobody else speaking on this shit, man. The motherfucking news wrong for that, bro. You got these little girls missing and shit, man. You niggas need to report on this shit. For real. All these women missing from the mall. All these young niggas, these little teenage niggas coming up missing. Nobody know where they at. Like, I need to report on this shit. You hear me? I think they ain't saying nothing because these motherfuckers, all these people that missing, black. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no white people missing. None of the white kids missing. On the black teenagers missing. You know what I'm saying? That's just like I said, I want to be up alone. You said facts, a lot of these girls been getting snatched up. Man, that's what I'm saying. It's daily, bro. And niggas not even saying nothing about that. It ain't just the girls, it's the teenage niggas too, and grown niggas too. Some grown niggas too. It's some weak ass grown niggas out here. The niggas that be riding around Toyotas and shit, that be real loud and shit, them niggas getting snatched up too. You know what I'm saying? So shit, man, you gotta watch your surroundings, and motherfuckers need to start speaking on this shit, and that shit will stop. This shit will slow down. You think, man, y'all seen the motherfucking social media videos, bro, with the motherfucking van and shit? I showed y'all that shit last year. That motherfucking van, that damn abduction van with soundproof van and shit like that, where they motherfucker were locked in the inside. Man, y'all remember that shit, man? That shit still going on. That shit ain't stopped. Like I said, y'all stop riding, y'all stop doing shit, y'all stop marching and tearing shit down. They don't mean racism stop. Just because y'all stop talking about motherfuckers get trafficking and shit, y'all don't think that shit, y'all think that shit stopped? That shit ain't stopped. That shit still going on. And what's going on in Memphis, man, with all these young girls coming up missing, man, this shit is happening here, bro. Because it started in Dallas, now that it got hot in Dallas, now that it migrated to Memphis. You know what I'm saying? And snatching these young girls up, man. Yeah, but with these sound part needs the vans, trucks, nothing big, I feel you on it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I want to be up here long, man. It's just something that need to be said, need to be brought to attention, and people ain't doing it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a holler at y'all, man. I'm out this hoe.